Hey, if you're here looking to find out how you can use Facebook to get cheap leads, stay tuned. Just in a second, I'm going to share with you some really eye-opening information on how you can get really cheap, affordable leads on any type of budget and any type of product or service that you have out there. You can make money with this. And I just want to give you a little bit of background about me and how I got started using Facebook as a really a model for my business. And basically, I was tired of the constant launch cycle. I've launched over 20 products. I've had some products of the day, WSOs of the day, and the Warrior Forum. You may even be familiar with some of my products. I did a lot of offline consulting products, membership sites, software, plugins. None of those things had a recurring value to them. And once the affiliate stopped promoting after that email, the traffic and the money dried up. And so I was always looking for different ways on how I can go ahead and have constant traffic, constant money coming in. And that was usually through affiliate offers, beating up my email list. And after about a period of time, my open rates, who started out around 25 or 30%, have dropped down to around 5%. Near pretty much where the industry standards are today. So email marketing has gone down, it's taken a major hit. Different ISPs are blocking marketers from sending out email. If you use Aweber or GetResponse or Constant Contact or any of these services, well, the thing is, everyone's using them as well, so you're sharing all of these IPs. These IPs are very trafficked, which also means that they also take a hit. A lot of marketers are basically spamming, and the idea of spamming is basically sending out an email to make money. And that's the idea of what ISPs and email providers such as Hotmail, Outlook, Gmail, and all these email providers, that's what they look at. What is a spam email? So I'm on everybody's email list, and I know that all these emails, for the most part, around 80% of them are now going to my spam folder. And the same for my emails. My open rates were just not hitting nearly as well as what they were in the past. So then I'm like, okay, where is everybody at? Where is the traffic at? Where are people on all the time? Guess what? They're on their mobile devices. How do you reach them on a mobile device? Well, what's the number one app being used? Well, it's Facebook. It's the Facebook mobile app. So now Facebook obviously has a larger reach than Google, and they have a reach of over 1 billion people. And Google just doesn't have that reach. And Google AdWords, if anybody knows, it's not like the good old days. You have to worry about so many different factors. Just filling out the AdWords product is a little more advanced, but the idea of paying $20 per lead does not interest me. If I were to, want to say I want to rank my site for different keywords such as internet marketing, those keywords, I'll be paying at least $20 on those leads, if not more, for those really competitive keywords. And I was looking for fast targeted traffic without paying the big bucks. Basically I had about $1 to $3 per lead that I can spend on that I know that I can make a profit off of. And AdWords isn't going to cut it. And anyone familiar with AdWords retargeting, that's an option. That's pretty much the only thing I'm doing with AdWords right now. So I was looking for other ways, and of course Facebook. I'm like, how do I use this? I've tested and messed around for this for months, dating back towards last year. And I finally figured it out a little while ago. So I want to share with you those results and how you can take advantage of those results as well. And SEO, press releases, article marketing. I'm not saying none of this stuff works. It all works all together into one. But the problem with this is it costs a lot of money to do it right. You got to know a lot of stuff. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know what's working. Easy in articles, that's not very good anymore. Well, how do I get my articles out there? Press releases, you got to build authority. All that takes time. You got to write this. You got to write content marketing. It's very big and upcoming this year. Again, it takes a lot of time and money to get that all running. And what if you're just a small-time business owner and you're just getting your business going? What if you're on a tight budget and you don't want to, spend the 6 months waiting for your SEO rankings to go up to where you may say their return on investment 6 to 12 months later? I want to see a return on investment immediately, and that's what I looked for in Facebook advertising and how I can do that. And so we're going to show you exactly how. And these are real campaigns that I ran. These are all within May 1st to May 30th. And so I'm sharing these results with you June 1st. So this is exactly fresh, totally relevant information for you to take advantage of what you should expect to pay as far as Facebook advertising. You can see I'm advertising to around 10,000 people in this. We had a 1.6 click-through rate almost, paying less than 50 cents per click. Got close to 1,000 clicks and close to 300 opt-ins. So I'm literally just paying $1.55 per lead. This is super cheap traffic. And just to let you know, this is extremely targeted. So, you know, the reach on Facebook is over 1 billion people. I'm not reaching to 1 billion people. I'm reaching to a specific audience of around 10,000 people. And you can see the conversion's very high. Well, guess what? I have a sales funnel in place to make my money back instantly so I can keep advertising on those leads and then having upsells to make profits. And I'll share that in just a second. So that's the first campaign here. And I'm not sharing that information outside of my own clients. And we have a private mastermind group for that. Okay, so here's another ad totally running to a separate audience of close to 12,000 people with a click-through rate pretty comparable, cost per click almost exactly the same, close to 700 clicks, 140 opt-ins. The cost per lead is just over $2, and this is in a very competitive group, to say the least. So if you know what this is, you'll know it's a very, very competitive group of people that I'm targeting. They get a lot of ads, shown to them. And the thing is, I made it work, and the cost per lead is still within my $1 to $3 price range, which I'm totally going to pay that all day long to get the types of results of $10 per lead on return is the end goal with my sales funnel. So you can see the click-through rate very high. The higher the click-through rate, the less you pay on the cost per click. So here you'll notice that my opt-in rate, if you're thinking 700 clicks, 150 opt-ins, this is not even close to 50%. It's not very good. But I'm actually using promoted posts here. So you can see page views, link actions, other actions. They're liking my fan page. They're interacting with me with other posts on my page. And then perhaps they're clicking over and opting in. So this is not your traditional advertisement you'll see on Facebook, where you actually do get a 50% opt-in rate for those clicks on the traditional ad. The problem with the traditional ads, I wasn't getting enough traffic. I was only getting about 3 to 5 opt-ins a day. So maybe one buyer every 2 days on average. It just wasn't going to help me build my business and get to the amount of money that I needed to get to with the same group of targeted people. So what the promoted posts do, it gives you a crazy amount more visibility. It's much easier to see. And it's really a lot more effective. So that same audience, I'm able to get close to 1,000 clicks where before, and maybe over a lifetime of a month, I might have gotten maybe 15 to 25 clicks for that same group here, with a very, very low click-through rate of maybe a 0.05. Then that's actually pretty good. So almost a 2% click-through rate on this one. The audience a little bit lower. This is a higher group, basically a higher quality group of people. And the reason, because I know that, is because I liked a certain fan page. I'm promoting to a certain fan group that I know have paid thousands of dollars for a particular product. And so I'm targeting to them. So I know it's a very highly motivated group that are really action takers in their business and that are looking to make money seriously in their business. And so we did this campaign, paid about 48 cents cost per click, almost identical, which is really great. Even higher quality products or prospects here. Close to 600 clicks, 100 opt-ins, so I'll take them all day long at $2.60, still below my $3 per lead, and even a higher value per lead, because really I'm looking to see, these guys, I know they spent thousands of dollars on similar types of products and services. So I'd be paying, I'd be happy to pay the extra dollar. Excuse me. Okay, so one more example. We have a list here of 8,000. Now these are all custom audiences from groups, a very, very targeted group of people. These are all buyers of different products and services that I know that are my competition or in the same industry as me. and I pay just $1.80 per click. I'll pay that all, or per lead. I'll pay that all day long. So it's 38 cents per click, and I keep marketing to these guys over and over again. So they probably have seen my ad at least 30 times. Doesn't matter, just changing up the image in the ad, different landing pages perhaps, and things like that to continue to market to this group of 8,000. So this group of 8,000 or so, I keep marketing to them. Guess what? I have 200 opt-ins, and I was marketing to them prior to this, so that means I have over 200 of the 8,000 I'll keep marketing to. And I'm going to keep marketing to these guys until my cost per lead hits about $3. So I'm going to keep adding more and more leads, because this is basically like free money that Facebook is paying me. So instead of me doing a big product launch and spending about the next 6 weeks recruiting affiliates, as you know, what I was told to do is, recruit affiliates. You got to go out at least 6 weeks in advance and spend all your time basically contacting them in any way you can, using direct mail, talk to them on the phone, build relationships. Well, that's not something I want to spend my entire day doing. I want to build high quality products, and I just want to lead people to them. I'm not in the game to build relationships and basically smooth people and getting them to promote something. It's kind of like it's kind of like high school, and you don't want to be in the in crowd. But with Facebook, you're able to do whatever you want. It's your own business. You're starting to actually run a real company without relying on getting product of the day on JVZoo or WSO of the day. Those things are great, and I'd be happy to get them, and they've done a lot for my business. But really, when you consider what's really long term, it's about running a real business, about building a real company. And what do real companies do? Well, they don't rely completely on affiliates, right? Most affiliates won't bring you any sales. Just to be frank, I have 400 affiliates on my email list. I honestly probably only get sales from about 3 or 5 this year so far. That's about it. If I look through them, I probably have maybe 5 max, to be honest, out of that 400 that have promoted and made me money. I'm sure there's others that have promoted for my products and just haven't run any sales in. That's the majority of people. Unless you have an email list or a customer base that you can mail right directly to, you're probably not going to bring any sales in through affiliate marketing, where you're just putting out something on the web or on YouTube or whatever, you're building a mini site. A lot of these affiliates do that. Well, if you want to get real traffic, real results, you got to take action. It's your business. Don't rely on someone else to bring you all your sales in. Don't rely, if I get product of the day, I'm going to get all these sales in. Don't rely on that. You got to take advantage of what you have available to you right now, and that's you, and that's your business, and that's your products and your services. So make sure to take advantage of that type of stuff in your business right away. You're going to see results right away. Don't wait on other people. Don't rely on other people to run your business for you and make your business a success. I was very fortunate early on to have people that helped get me to where I am today. But guess what? You can't rely on people for the lifetime of your business. You got to start building out a real successful business, and this right now is the best way by far. If you have any type of product or service that you sell on the internet, Facebook has 1 billion people reach every country around the world. And so my ads are going out to certain countries, English-speaking countries that I know I have customers in, that I'm looking at. I have a target base. My ads are very targeted to a certain age group. All these types of things are set up specifically so I can get high converting numbers. And I think everybody's ready to see some of these success numbers that I'm having. And so this is June 1st. These are all numbers from really most of these opt-ins have come in literally within the past 3 weeks. So these are not the final numbers, but I just want to show you that I've already had a 200% return on my investment. And as I mentioned, I don't have anyone promoting me as an affiliate. None of my sales this month, or actually last month in May, have come through affiliate sales. So that means all these numbers are basically through my own efforts, just by myself, and just through Facebook advertising. So the thing is, you got to have the laser targeted prospect list. And what I've also done is I've noticed that there's some ways you can take advantage of, your advertising on Facebook, take advantage of using promoted posts and having the ability for people to share it with friends, colleagues, people that they work with, so you get more opt-ins, more people checking your business out, your products and services. And even on your opt-in page, you can have that go viral with a Facebook Connect type of button, which I'm currently using. It's working great, and more people are connecting that way. Now, I'm also having a sales funnel that's completely fine-tuned, and I'm improving this as I build my Facebook lead traffic. So right now, I've already hit that 200% ROI on that investment initially of what you just saw there between those ads running. I had over 1,000 opt-ins, close to 150, 175, somewhere around there, buyers that have actually bought something from me, from $10 to $200. And I also have upsells for coaching of $2,500. So literally, 1,000 opt-ins. If I just had no sales funnel and I just offered a coaching program for $2,500 or $5,000, just one customer would double my investment, say for $5,000. So you got to think about these numbers. This is extremely cheap traffic. It's very targeted if you know what you're doing. So I have a 3-step process. It's broken into 3 videos. As simple as that. Step 1, this is what you do: targeted email list. Targeted prospect list on Facebook. Step 2, you construct your ads. Step 3, you build out the sales funnel, your opt-in pages. You test and track using conversions and all these types of things. And it's really exact system. Actually, everything that you just saw is 100% accurate as of today. So we'll show you some numbers here, and this again is just for May 1st to May 30th, and again, no affiliate sales. So there's no affiliates have promoted my product in the month of May here. So these are a couple of my accounts. These are separate accounts. That's why I set up like this. It's my one PayPal account. I have 2 accounts, and here's it's a JV Zoo account, which is connected to my other PayPal account. They're separate accounts. So I have one for around $4,000 in sales, and then this one for $1,500. So this doesn't include any type of consulting or coaching students that come on board with me for $2,500, which I have about 20 in the pipeline right now. So just one of them would actually double my sales almost. Okay, so basically here is the results, penny for penny. I spent a total of on Facebook in the month of May for these advertisements of just $2,300. I paid out more in affiliate commissions from just one affiliate on one product launch before. This is nothing. So, I'm happy to pay that money to Facebook because they're happy to provide me a system that's going to make me profits. That's very targeted leads. They've actually added some useful advertising features in for the first time ever in their business. So Facebook is now the #1 advertising platform on the internet in my estimation, and very many other marketers out there. You'll see this happening more and more throughout the year, that more people will start using Facebook as a lead acquisition tool. So I got over 1,000 fresh targeted leads using my 3-step process. I built a fan page of 1,600 plus fans. I have 600 people talking about my fan page right now, which has never happened before in my life. And I've added over 500 phone numbers to my database. So I have people opt in. I have people go to a $9.95 offer, which goes to a webinar invitation, which I hold every Monday because I have new leads coming in. I can do this every week without paying out a single affiliate. So in just 3 weeks of running these ads, these promoted post types of ads, that's for May. That's over $5,000 in actual sales. That's sales right there. So you can see how much I spent, $2,300. I made $5,400. That's just so far. These leads are pretty new. You can see they're fresh within the last 2 or 3 weeks. And very few of these people have already opted out, so that means they're still on my list. They're still interested in buying my products and services. And that's 0 affiliate commissions. I don't have to worry about getting an affiliate. I don't have to worry about ever doing a launch again if I don't want to. I don't have to hype anything up. I don't have to get people excited about promoting my stuff and like, hey, are you on board today? Our launch starts at 11 a.m. I don't have to do that hype. And that makes me happy. I think it makes my customers happy when you realize you don't have to do a launch every 4 weeks or every 6 weeks and hype up the next product that's going to be change their lives forever, and it's only $7 for the next 3 days, and then it's going to close in 7 days and go up to $97 and you'll never be able to get it again, and all that type of stuff. My products now sell at the same price every single day. I have new opt-ins coming in every single day, anywhere from 50 to 150 opt-ins a day on a very limited budget. And just in that 3 weeks of time, I've doubled my income on just small time payments of $10 and upsells of $99 per month and a $200 offer. So, what is to come? Well, I'm going to keep continuing to sell affiliate commission offers. We have one doing tonight, which could bring in us another $5,000 in sales. It's going to be a really good offer. We also have other ones coming out through the coaching of $2,500 per student there. Group coaching, master classes we do, all types of upsells. We provide a lot of value that are all set because I know I don't have to launch another product. I already have these products in my pipeline. I just position them right with this proper sequence. And guess what? I can even retarget it. All those people that have came in as fresh leads, all those 1,000+ leads, retarget them using Facebook as well. And again, zero affiliates, zero launches, zero hype, zero stress on those launches. And there are inevitably always one or two things happen that goes wrong if it on launches where my product is already being shared on the Black Hat forum before the launch happens. This is much more structured. I can wake up in the morning and realize my ads are still running. I'm still getting in sales every single day. I'm breaking even on the front end and having the back end all profit all day long. Makes me very happy. I'm excited to not go back to the old model of product launch after product launch, after going to an event, promote the product launch. It's just a never-ending cycle. That business model is not sustainable, and I'm sure that everyone would agree with that, and everyone's trying to get away from that, but they're just not sure how. So this is the exact 3-step process on how to do that using Facebook lead acquisition. And there's other platforms to do this on. You have Bing, you have Google. Those are certainly areas where you can test out. You have many other different ways of solo ads and things like this to get cheap traffic in, but Facebook is by far the best right now. And I don't know how long that's going to be. But I suspect that it's not going to change anytime soon. And so this is like Facebook advertising is really cool right now, is what Google AdWords used to be back in the day when they had a little competition. You can get very cheap clicks. I'm literally paying 35 cents per click in a very competitive niche. Extremely competitive. And you can't do that anywhere else. 35 cents per click. Extremely competitive, high profit margin type of customers that I'm adding to my list. Not just opt-ins, but every one of these opt-ins really are buyers. Maybe they haven't bought anything from me yet, but they are buyers. I know because I targeted them exactly down to the point where I know they're buyers. I know where they're within a certain age group. I know exactly where they're from, all because of Facebook traffic and the way Facebook is now currently set up. You can do custom audience groups and all that type of stuff. So get over to FacebookSocialLeadSystem.com. And again, I'm not doing a huge launch. There's not going to be a lot of hype. It's just going to be out there and available for serious business owners, people that are on a tight budget, people that have a lot of money to spend. It doesn't really matter. The system is foolproof. If you have a product or service that you sell on the internet, this is going to be for you. And actually, it works for offline consultants, offline local businesses as well. We have some really cool ninja techniques that I love to share with you. Some really, really exciting stuff. So that's all going to be included in my Facebook social lead system. And this is Ryan Shaw. I hope this training really helped you out, and I hope to probably talk to you soon. Like me on Facebook. You can just find me and do a search for Ryan Shaw. Talk to you soon.